Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Taj TV. Welcome. Today's the second podcast for Taj TV. I'm going to throw some things out there. I'm going to do a weekly breakdown of what I thought were trending topics. Most of what was trending was President Donald Trump. Well, first we'll go to the debates. I believe Donald Trump and Joe Biden's debate was amazing, first of all. I don't get this notion that it was unpresidential and all of this. America's founded on criminals. America's founded on a lot of fuckery. Money is the root of all problems, and you're living in the land of capitalism when you're in America. So I'm not understanding where we're getting this as un-American, unpresidential. They both threw amazing shots at each other. Joe Biden's was kind of lackluster. To me, he had about two good moments, and that was when he called President Trump a clown, and when he said, "Shut up, man," doing what Joe Biden does in his little creepy way. Trump had a lot of jabs, as you guys know already. Trump was essentially taking over the debate. He made Chris Wallace, the moderator, he made him an enemy. He made him a focal point. That usually doesn't happen in these presidential debates. If you ask me, I like what Trump did. I like the aggressiveness, and I like how he took over that debate. Joe Biden didn't have the steam. He doesn't have the steam. I was watching video of Joe Biden in 2006, and the dude was on it, snapping. He was on it. It's obvious he's in a cognitive decline. It's so fucking obvious. I don't understand who doesn't get that, but it's so freaking obvious. I see it. I know if I see it, the world fucking sees it. Trump's a billionaire. He's a narcissist. He's a fucking a greedy pig, as you would call him. He lives high on the hog. He doesn't pay taxes. Let's be real. Trump gets tax breaks for days. His businesses, his properties pay taxes, but he himself, let's be real, he gets tax breaks, which is legal, and which I like. He pointed that out in the debates, that off of the policies from Biden and Obama's era is what makes it allow that he doesn't have to pay that much in taxes. I thought that was a great point. I thought it was a great point that he pointed out that Joe Biden was not as smart as him. Don't ever talk about being smart and your name in the same sentence. I like that. I like how he said China ate your lunch, because the facts are China ate Joe Biden and Barack Obama's lunch. We were getting fucking ravaged by Chinese policies for shipping, handling, sales goods. We were getting ravaged by it. So he's not lying. I do like the calm demeanor on Joe Biden. I'm trying to be objective. I'm trying to be very objective with this. As you guys know, if you follow me, I'm going to support Donald Trump. Trump's my guy. But Trump was not perfect in this debate. So I can't sit here and state that this guy had just the most amazing debate. No, he didn't. He hogged the stage, purposely done. He did it like a master. It was very excellent in the way that he took command of that stage. But Joe Biden's about to dig himself a ditch. Example, the Green New Deal. He got Joe Biden to pretty much renege on that Green New Deal, but he wouldn't let him talk. See, Joe Biden was literally about to lose a lot of left support, a lot of Bernie Sanders AOC supporters that he championed, that he got by having this manifesto with him and Bernie Sanders. He was about to lose them, but Trump just kept interrupting and interrupting and interrupting. I know what the game plan was. The game plan was to interrupt, confuse, frustrate Joe Biden, but you have to let him respond. You can't just sit there and talk over him the whole fucking hour and a half. I get it. I get it. But I understand you're not a debater. You're not a politician. You are you're a businessman. That's what you do. You control the rooms of business. So what you did on that debate stage is probably what thousands of people have already seen when doing business with you. So I'm not going to put that against you, but you should have let Joe Biden talk. He was digging himself a grave. Joe Biden was digging himself a grave. When Trump asked him what law enforcement, because they got on this whole law and order trip, both guys want to be pro law and order, as they say. So Donald Trump asked Joe Biden what law enforcement agencies or who in law enforcement are backing you, who endorses you. If he would have just sat there and had that moment of silence while Joe Biden was thinking about it, that would have been fucking great. That would have been amazing. That would have showed the country that literally Joe Biden has no law enforcement behind him. But Trump just kept talking and talking and talking. Sometimes you got to let people dig their graves. You got to let people dig their graves. You can't always dig it for them. Now, I do understand Donald Trump was frustrated. I mean, the same day it came out that possibly Hillary Clinton had something to do with the hoax, the Russia gate, whatever you want to fucking call it. So I do understand his frustration. I do understand that the media doesn't necessarily portray Trump in that positive light. They don't portray him as the commander in chief. They're always trying to portray him as an enemy of the state, as a treasonous person of the state, and just as a monster. So I do get his frustration. And what you've seen was 3 years of frustration that he had towards the Democratic Party, especially with Joe Biden. Joe Biden was in on this coup against Trump, and he can deny it all he wants. His name is right there in these reports. He was in on this coup. They spied on Trump's presidential campaign. They spied on Trump after he won. So he has every right to be mad at Joe Biden for that. But he let it all out on the stage. He should have dissected it. But I can't hold that against him. He was upset. So overall, with this presidential debate, the winner, I'm going to say, is Trump. I'm only going to say that because he commanded the whole fucking debate. Chris Wallace, he made him an enemy. He made the moderator an enemy. So I have to give it to Donald Trump just because he commanded the whole fucking debate. Now, the loser, the loser's not Joe Biden. Joe Biden did not lose this debate. The losers are the media. I talked about Chris Wallace. Chris Wallace is a part of the media. And the way that the media has portrayed both candidates in this last year contributed to that outburst you've seen of both candidates. You have Joe Biden. He's been held on this pedestal. He's been held on this high horse of sorts, I guess you could say, of everyone loves him. We're making excuses for dirty Joe Biden. Joe Biden has had so many fucking excuses in this presidential race. I don't think in my 31 years, I don't think I've ever seen that with a presidential candidate. But we give him the passes. So, yes, he's going to be on his high horse. Donald Trump, he's angry. Like I just stated, he had 3 years of fucking nonstop investigations. And they're still investigating him as we speak. So he's angry. He feels like I've done so much for this country. I've given up so much. And when I say given up, he's given up his wealth. Anybody knows a rich man loves money. That's why they're rich. They're the cheapest people out there, and they're the richest people out there. So he's given up the thing he loves the most to try to provide a service for other people. But yet the respect he gets within the media, even Fox News, the conservative Republican hub, Fox News, they're even wishy-washy when it comes to Donald Trump. And he sees that. He calls them out. He calls MSNBC out, calls CNN out. He calls them all out because he feels attacked every fucking day. He's attacked. And I'm not going to sit here and say he's not attacked. I believe he's also attacked every day. So I understand Donald Trump's anger. But the media, they're the ones who got this circus out there. They're the ones who helped promote this bullshit. And then they're the ones who called Trump a monster, an unpresidential candidate, all this other shit. They're the ones who pour the fuel on the fire. But yet we always let them slide. No one ever questions the fucking media. No one ever questions Don Lemon. No one ever questions Chris Wallace. Because he's on Fox News doesn't mean he's goddamn pro-Trump. Chris Wallace has made that known. When he interviewed Donald Trump about a month ago, he grilled the shit out of him. Donald Trump has been getting grilled for like fucking 4 years now. Before he was president, he's been getting grilled about all kind of dumb shit. And here you are sitting back, the president of the United States, and you're looking at your opponent getting soft questions thrown his way, joking and laughing with people. They're not running reports that he spied on your campaign, which is illegal. They're not running reports that Hillary Clinton went up to the Obama administration, which Joe Biden was the VP, and got this Russia hoax started. No, they don't push that shit. They only push you taxes. They only push you Stormy Daniels. They only push you crooked lawyer that you once had as your lawyer. They only push all this bullshit about you. So, like I said, the media, to me, are the losers of this whole debate. It's not Joe Biden. It's the fucking media. Moving on. Donald Trump just announced a couple days to the American people that he has tested positive for COVID-19. Now, I'm going to go loopy here. I'm going to go fucking loopy. This is not factual. This is going to be a lot of conspiracy. But does Donald Trump even really have COVID-19? I get it. I am a Donald Trump supporter. I've already told you guys this. I'm not doing it to attack him. I'm just exploring the options. Over the many months during this whole pandemic, Donald Trump has refused to do CDC guidelines, the WHO guidelines. He's called both agencies out, public health. He's called them out. He's called Cuomo out, Governor Cuomo of New York, for his failures up there. But he's refused to wear a mask. He's refused to do a lot of precautions that you're supposed to do. And here he is, our commander-in-chief, with the COVID-19. So I asked, with all these months of him failing to comply with CDC guidelines, with the WHO guidelines, does he really even fucking have it? He didn't have it then. When we were at our highest peak, he didn't have it then. He's our fucking commander-in-chief. He has the best doctors in the world. Is he doing this for clout? Is Trump clout chasing? We know he was a reality star. We know he loves the limelight. We know he's a narcissist. We know this. He's a fucking maniac. We know this. So could he possibly be lying about this COVID-19 case of his? You know, I was watching the video last night that he posted on his Twitter, and then I read his tweet this morning when it talked about that he thinks he's doing well. He thinks. What the fuck do you mean you think? You're the commander-in-chief. You have the best physicians out there, the best doctors, the best medicine that we know of in this modern time. What the fuck do you mean you think? It has me believing that this is all for a greater purpose. I'm not going to say a greater good because I have no fucking idea if it's a greater good, but I believe that this is about a greater purpose. What Trump's purpose is, I don't know. I do know that he's pushing this fucking vaccine to be available very fucking fast. Made that known in the debate. My thing with this vaccine for this COVID, I hope he's not campaigning with the COVID monster on getting a vaccine out there. I hope he's not doing that. I hope he's not trying to persuade people to get vaccines who normally wouldn't get it. The last I checked, a third of the country said they wasn't getting a fucking vaccine. I hope he's not trying to persuade that third into getting this vaccine. And then I also want to know, there was a study that came out 2 days ago. It was actually the day before Donald Trump said that he had the corona, and it talked about THC, the chemical compound in marijuana, cannabis, whatever you want to say. It said that THC was actually killing the virus during these testing trials. So I wonder if Donald Trump is doing some sly shit, fucking around with this THC. Now, CBD is legal. That's the other chemical compound in marijuana. CBD is legal. The compound that's illegal is THC. What's on the Schedule 1 narcotic drug is THC, is marijuana and the THC. I wonder, in order to get this drug off of being a Schedule 1, it has to have medical value. I wonder, is Donald Trump crazy enough? I mean, when I say he's a fucking maniac, dude's a maniac. I wonder, is he crazy enough to use himself as a guinea pig for THC, if he already has it? Like they say, the government is 60 years in front of us, if he already has it. But I wonder, he's a capitalist. He knows how to make a dollar. He knows the revenue off of taxing the shit out of cannabis. And all these states that are legal have been out the roof. He knows this. He's looking at the numbers. And this is just state taxes. So if they put a federal tax, which would be probably higher than the state tax, he knows we're talking about billions and billions upon billions of dollars that the government can stash away. How else are these stimulus packages getting paid for? You have to start thinking we can't just spend to get ourselves out of a hole. We're digging a deeper hole, just spinning. It's a facade. So I wonder, does he have something to do with this? The legalization of THC. Will he help it? Will he go under treatments, THC treatments for this COVID-19 diagnosis that he has? I don't know. Remains to be seen, but I do feel it's some shady shit. Don't get me fucking wrong. Here's another prospect. Everyone around Trump, and it's all coming to a night at the White House. Chris Christie, all these motherfuckers have been getting it that were around Trump this night at the White House. I wonder, was it planted there? We had. I don't want to say it wasn't planted there as if it was just an assassin, but we had the Russian fucking president over there, Putin, allegedly tried to poison an adversary. I know the Democrats hate Trump, and I know half of Republicans hate Trump. I wonder, was an infected person purposely put around Trump? And has an infectious person or affected person been around Trump this whole fucking time? They've just been missing. Because there's too many people getting hit all at once, and these people have all been around each other for all these fucking months, all tested negative. They all get tested every day. But all of a sudden, this time, everyone's positive. Everyone around Trump's positive. I just wonder. I know Pence didn't get, he's not positive. He was around Trump. He can't be positive because then if he's positive, you have crazy Nancy running the country. That's why I say, I wonder if the bigger fucking picture is something that would just blow all of our fucking minds. I personally think Trump has coronavirus. I do think he has. Let me switch it up. I'm gonna boost Trump real quick. I believe he has the China plague. I believe Trump has the China plague. I believe he's about to gear up and sanction the fuck out of China. You know what disturbs me, everyone? What disturbs me is we have a secretary of Clinton, a former secretary, I should say, of Clinton, Hillary, that is, and a former secretary of Barack Obama. I believe she's the same person. She got on Twitter wishing death on Donald Trump. Can we put some handcuffs on that bitch? Is that what we do? Are we sitting here literally conspiring to kill our fucking commander-in-chief? No, that's ridiculous. And anyone who agrees with that, you're fucking ridiculous. I hope everyone who conspires to kill the commander-in-chief, I don't give a fuck who the commander-in-chief is. I'm not a Barack fan, but if Barack was the commander-in-chief and people were talking about killing him, fuck you, slap the cuffs on him. We can't do this. We can't show that we're weak to other countries, to other powerhouses. America cannot do that. Us as citizens, we are the most powerful group of people on this planet. You have to think about that. We can bear arms. We can say what the fuck we want to say. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be doing it right now. We're powerful people. And when we wish death on someone, typically it happens. 9/11 as an example. As soon as the towers went to falling, the citizens of this country called for war, which made it easier for the politicians to agree. So just understand the power of the tongue is very, very strong. I don't wish death on anybody, let alone our president of the United States, who we need. We need. So let's all knock that shit off. All right. Next topic is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, to me, has not been getting the respect she deserves. I'm not a true Nicki fan, but I respect the fuck out of Nicki Minaj. Well, a couple days ago, Nicki Minaj had her first child. Doesn't state if it was a boy or girl, but she had her first child with the rapist, her husband, Kenneth Petty. And yes, he's a rapist. There's no fucking allege. He went to fucking prison for manslaughter or rape. He was raping motherfuckers. So, why doesn't Nicki Minaj get the respect she should get in the rap game? I sat back and I started looking at her catalog last night, compared to Missy Elliott's, compared to Eve, compared to the monkey bitch Cardi B. I started looking at her fucking catalog. Nicki's catalog is deep. She's on songs where she bodied them with legends. I know on the Star Report they were talking about a song with Jay-Z, Kanye that she's on that she bodied. Yes, she did, but she's typically bodying all these songs she's on. I mean, you can go with her latest hit with Takashi. She bodied it. I don't think the song would be as of a hit without her. Now, I do think she's fallen off in recent years. Doesn't take away from her genius. Doesn't take away from her catalog. But why doesn't she get listed up there in your top 10 MCs? I mean, I honestly would put Nicki Minaj number one MC of all time. Yes, I will. I'm not even a fan of Nicki Minaj. But I think Cardi B's ratchetness, Cardi B's whoreness kind of diluted Nicki Minaj. I don't think Nicki Minaj wanted to hold herself like Cardi B. And I'm not talking about taking sexual pictures. I'm not talking about being a sex symbol. I'm talking about putting your pussy out there the way Cardi B does. And yes, she does. There's pictures of her pussy just sitting out, flapping out. Doesn't look wop to me. I think Nicki Minaj has more class to just put herself out there. Now her choice in man are sketchy as fuck. Like I said, she married a convicted fucking rapist. I heard they were childhood friends. I don't know. All I know is he's winning. That's all I fucking know. But I just didn't understand why this wasn't, TMZ front page news. Why this wasn't Facebook front page news. Because when Cardi B has something going on in her life, everything's front page news, front page. Cardi B could not fuck with Nicki Minaj with lyrics. She can't fuck with her with catalog. Shit, she can't fuck with her with dudes she's fucked with in her past. Nicki Minaj is a certified fucking legend, and I have to salute that. So, congrats, Nicki Minaj. Congrats to your husband, Kenneth Petty, on your child. Even though I don't really care for your music, I'm not going to sit here and downplay your music. You are a fucking legend, and I respect the shit out of you. So, with all that being said, I'm going to see if I can reach out to my cousin. I'm going to keep rambling on, but see if my cousin wanted to join. Oh, no, he's fishing. My cousin Terrence just got home from prison, and we had a pretty deep conversation the other night. And we were just reminiscing about, childhood stories and shit. Well, me and him both went to Job Corps. If you guys don't know what Job Corps is like a workforce. Me and him were 16. We were kind of fucking up in life. Went to Job Corps, and we was just doing all kind of crazy shit. I'm not going to tell you the stories just yet. I'm going to wait till he is available, and he'll tell you the stories. But I just wanted to lay that out there. What's up, Terrence? Welcome home. Glad you're back from the pen. Oh, you know what I read last night? I read that 21 Savage has a beef with Jeezy. Why are people beefing with Jeezy? Is that a thing now? Has Jeezy gotten with that Asian and everything has just been open season on this fool? I just don't understand it. Jeezy had Thug Motivation 101. Like, he was the gangster. You didn't fuck around in the streets of Atlanta without fucking with Jeezy. Matter of fact, I believe the guy who got killed by Gucci Mane was sent, allegedly, it's all alleged, was sent by Jeezy. Why has everyone been going open season on this fool lately? 21 fucking Savage went open season on this fool. I don't get it. I don't know. Jeezy, I hope you're not getting soft out there. I hope that little Asian girl didn't get you soft. She's a beautiful woman. And honestly, I'd rather be around her than a whole bunch of these street cats. But 21 Savage coming at you. Come on, Jeezy. I hope you respond back to that little fucking youngin'. He doesn't want to fuck with you. Trust me. In other news, LL Cool J, the rap god himself, tells Kanye he should piss in a pair of them Yeezys after Kanye West urinated on a Grammy. Why is LL Cool J so invested on what the fuck Kanye's doing? If Kanye wants to take a shit in a Grammy, he damn well could. He earned like fucking 12 of those fuckers. So what's it your business Ladies love Cool J. Why is it your fucking business that Kanye pissed in a fucking Grammy? Who gives a shit? I, for one, I don't give a shit. Kanye's been kind of wilding lately too. Kanye's talking about giving people back their masters and all kind of crazy shit. Kanye, you made it to billionaire status by being a ruthless businessman. Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing? I'm reading it up. He's talking to Big Sean about giving him half his masters. Fuck Big Sean. Yeah, I'm that guy. Don't sign with me. If you don't know what the fuck you're signing, don't fucking sign with me. You ain't getting no fucking half masters back. I don't care how many blunts we smoke, how many 40s we drink, how many bitches we fuck together. You ain't get no masters back. Nigga, please. Oh, nigga, please. Kanye's tripping. Pissing in Grammys, trying to give people back half their masters. This fool is tripping. Yuck. All right, everyone. Well, that's going to be today's show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging with your boy. I hope you've been enlightened on the way that I look at my topics. Hope to see you soon. You guys take it easy out there. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.